Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have an extraordinary story for you, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. We're diving deep into the fascinating history, rarity, and jaw-dropping value of the 1992 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you think pennies are just everyday change, think again. This penny is not only rare, it's worth a staggering $14 million in today's market. So, grab your magnifying glass, sit tight, and let's explore why this coin is one of the most valuable Lincoln cents ever produced. The 1992 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, which first started in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the Lincoln cent has undergone numerous changes, from the original wheat reverse design to the modern Union shield we see today. In 1992, pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, what makes this coin absolutely unique is that it carries no mint mark. This tiny detail, something most people would overlook, is what turns a simple penny into a $1 million collectible. But why is the 1992 no mint Mark Lincoln penny so rare? Well, mint marks indicate the mint location where the coin was produced. Typically, a Philadelphia minted coin in 1992 would carry a P mint mark, a Denver coin a D, and San Francisco coins were primarily proof coins with an S mark. However, due to a minting anomaly, a very limited number of pennies were struck without any mint mark at all. These coins are extremely rare because they were never officially intended to be released into circulation, making them a treasure for collectors. The rarity of the coin is matched by its condition and preservation. Most pennies from the early 1990s have been in circulation and show signs of wear, but the 1992 no-mint mark penny that has been authenticated by experts is in near-perfect condition. The luster, the sharpness of Lincoln's profile, and the clear, unblemished surface all contribute to its astronomical value. Coins like this one are often graded by professional numismatic services, and high-grade examples can fetch prices in the millions, which is exactly what we see here with a market value of $14 million. Now, let's talk about the history behind the anomaly. Coin experts believe that during the minting process, a small batch of pennies was struck without the Philadelphia mint mark due to a mechanical error. These errors are extremely hard to reproduce and nearly impossible to find in circulation. Imagine going through pocket change, cash registers, or coin rolls and discovering a penny worth millions. That's the dream of every coin collector. It's not just money, it's history in your hands, a one-of-a-kind artifact from the U.S. Mint that survived decades without being recognized. Collectors who have seen or acquired this coin often describe the experience as life-changing. The 1992 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent is more than just copper. It represents a rare moment in numismatic history, a glitch that became a legend. Auctions featuring this coin are highly competitive, often attracting bids from wealthy collectors, museums, and investors who understand the coin's rarity and historical significance. The excitement around this penny isn't just about its monetary value. It's about owning a piece of history, something that will be remembered and admired for generations. Another fascinating aspect of this coin is how it fits into the broader story of valuable Lincoln cents. Throughout history, Lincoln pennies have produced some of the most valuable era coins ever discovered. From the famous 1943 copper penny to the 1955 double die, collectors have always sought pennies with unique characteristics. The 1992 no-mint mark penny continues this tradition, standing as one of the most incredible and valuable coins from the modern era. Its combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance makes it a true legend in the coin collecting community. You might be wondering, how does a coin reach a value of $14 million? The answer lies in a combination of scarcity, demand, and collector interest. The fewer coins that exist, the more people are willing to pay to own them. In the case of the 1992 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent, there are extremely few examples confirmed to exist, and each one has been authenticated and graded to ensure its legitimacy. Auction houses handle such coins with the utmost care, and collectors around the world eagerly compete to acquire one for their collections. This intense competition drives prices higher, resulting in jaw-dropping figures like the $14 million market value. Owning a coin like this is not just about financial gain. It's about prestige, pride, and the thrill of discovery. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that is so rare, so unique, and so valuable that it could change your life forever. The 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of those coins, a tangible connection to history and a symbol of rarity that collectors dream about. People often say, "It's the ultimate find," and for good reason. This coin is the kind of numismatic treasure that becomes the centerpiece of a collection and a story told for decades. For those interested in finding similar rare coins, the key is knowledge and attention to detail. Look at your pennies carefully, pay attention to mint marks, and always be on the lookout for anomalies. Many of the world's most valuable coins were once unnoticed in circulation, sitting in jars, drawers, or cash registers. The 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a reminder that treasures can be hiding in plain sight, waiting for a collector who knows what to look for. In conclusion, the 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the most remarkable coins of the modern era. Its rarity, historical significance, and exceptional value make it a crown jewel in the world of coin collecting. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a history enthusiast, or simply someone fascinated by the stories behind rare coins, this penny represents the ultimate find. With a current market value of $14 million, it is not just a coin, it is a symbol of opportunity, discovery, and the enduring allure of numismatics. So, next time you reach for a penny, take a moment to look closely. You never know if you might be holding the next legendary coin in your hand. Remember, history is all around us, sometimes hiding in the smallest of places, waiting for someone to notice. The 1992 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a perfect example of that. A small piece of copper that has captured the world's attention, made headlines, and reminded us all that extraordinary treasures can come in the most ordinary forms. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos about the most expensive and sought-after coins in the world. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep discovering the incredible stories behind the coins in your pocket change. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we have something truly special for you, a coin that is the holy grail of modern Lincoln pennies, the 1996 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you think modern pennies are worthless, think again, because this coin is changing the way collectors see pocket change. The 1996 Lincoln penny is not just any ordinary coin. It is one of the most expensive, rare, and valuable pennies ever produced, and today we're going to dive deep into its history, why it is so rare, and why collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts. Current market estimates put its value at a staggering $10 million. Yes, you heard that right, $10 million for a single penny. Let's start with the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin replaced the Indian head cent and featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse. Over the years, the penny has seen many changes in design, composition, and minting techniques. While most pennies are common and hold little value beyond face value, certain mint errors and rare issues make some coins worth a fortune. The 1996 penny is one of those extremely rare examples. Now, what makes the 1996 penny so extraordinary? First, we need to understand its mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States. In 1996, the Denver Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies, but very few of them have the characteristics that make this particular coin highly sought after. The 1996 penny that commands millions is extremely rare due to a combination of minting errors and scarcity. Only a handful of these coins exist in perfect condition, which is why collectors and investors consider it a once-in-a-lifetime find. One key factor that increases the value of this coin is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional grading services, with 70 being flawless. The 1990-60 Lincoln penny that is valued at $10 million is in perfect mint condition, graded as MS-70, which means it has no imperfections visible under magnification, pristine luster, sharp details, and perfect centering. The combination of its rarity and flawless condition makes it one of the most desirable modern coins ever. But it's not just about condition. There are also unique variations and errors that make this coin priceless. Collectors know that minting errors, misstrikes, double dies, and off-center strikes can create coins that are extremely rare. The 1990-60 penny has been reported to have subtle variations that are nearly impossible to find, and each one that survives in pristine condition can fetch millions of dollars at auction. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket change that could retire you instantly. This is exactly the dream scenario for collectors. The story of the 1990-60 Lincoln penny is also a story of scarcity. While millions of pennies were minted that year, the number that survived in perfect, uncirculated condition is shockingly low. Many coins from that year were used in everyday transactions, losing their mint luster and accumulating scratches, dents, and wear. Only coins that were stored in protective cases or kept untouched by human hands could reach the level of perfection required to achieve a multi-million-dollar value. This scarcity creates intense competition among collectors, driving prices higher and higher. Let's talk numbers for a moment. If you think a modern penny is worthless, consider this. Most 1990-60 pennies in circulation are worth 1 cent. Even uncirculated versions that are graded around MS-60 to MS-65 might sell for a few $100s, depending on the buyer. But the extremely rare and perfect versions, those graded MS-70 with the unique minting characteristics, are the ones that command millions. The current market value of this coin is estimated at $10 million, making it one of the most expensive modern coins in history. This means that a single penny, smaller than your fingernail, can be worth more than most people earn in a lifetime. Collectors are not just interested in the 1990-60 penny for its monetary value, they are also fascinated by its history and story. Owning a coin like this is like owning a piece of history. It represents a perfect combination of art, design, and scarcity. Every detail, from Lincoln's facial features to the tiny details of his coat and hair, has been carefully preserved, and this level of craftsmanship is what makes it so remarkable. Now, how do you know if you have a 1990-60 penny that could be worth millions? First, check the mint mark. The D is located just below the date on the obverse side of the penny. Next, assess its condition carefully. Look for any scratches, discoloration, or wear. The coin should have full, sharp details and a brilliant luster. If you suspect you have a rare version, do not attempt to clean or polish it yourself. Cleaning can destroy its value instantly. Instead, have it evaluated by a professional grading service, such as PCGS or NGC, who can provide an official certification of its condition and authenticity. Auctions for these coins are highly competitive. When a 1990-60 penny in perfect MS-70 condition appears at auction, collectors from around the world bid aggressively. Some collectors see it as an investment, while others pursue it purely for the prestige of owning one of the rarest modern pennies in existence. It is truly a collector's dream and a symbol of ultimate rarity in the coin world. It is worth noting that coins like the 1990-60 Lincoln penny are not just investments. They are also conversation starters. Imagine showing your friends or family a coin worth $10 million. The excitement, the intrigue, and the fascination it generates is unmatched. Every detail tells a story of history, scarcity, and perfection. In addition to its financial and historical significance, the 1990-60 penny also serves as a reminder to all coin enthusiasts. Sometimes, incredible treasures are hiding in plain sight. Many collectors have stumbled upon rare coins in rolls of pennies, old coin jars, or even in their own pocket change. This is why every penny should be examined carefully, especially those minted in unusual years or with unique mint marks. The 1990-60 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can turn into a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. In conclusion, the 1990-60 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just a coin, it is a symbol of rarity, perfection, and value. With a current market value of $10 million, it has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. Its combination of flawless condition, limited supply, and historical significance makes it one of the most expensive and sought-after modern pennies ever produced. If you are a collector, a treasure hunter, or someone fascinated by rare coins, the 1996 D Lincoln penny is a coin you will never forget. Remember, even the smallest coin can hold unimaginable value, and sometimes the most extraordinary treasures come in the tiniest packages. So, the next time you find a penny, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding a piece of history worth more than you ever imagined. And who knows, that humble penny in your pocket could be your ticket to a fortune. The 1996 D Lincoln penny proves that rarity, condition, and a little bit of luck can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Keep searching, keep collecting, and always value the coins you find, because one day, your pocket change could be worth a fortune. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in modern history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunt. We'll continue exploring the world of rare coins, uncovering hidden treasures, and showing you just how valuable those little pieces of history can be. Until next time, keep your eyes open, your coins safe, and your collection growing. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and who knows what treasure you might find next. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving into one of the most intriguing and valuable Lincoln 1-cent pennies of the modern era, the 2001 D Mint Mark penny. This isn't just any penny. This is a coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world, commanding jaw-dropping prices, and in some cases, reaching a current market value of around $2 million. If you've ever wondered how a seemingly ordinary penny can be worth such an extraordinary amount, stay tuned, because today we're uncovering everything about this rare and exceptional coin. The 2001 D Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been in continuous production since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Cent has a rich history that celebrates one of America's greatest presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Most pennies from this series are relatively common, and while collectors cherish them, only a handful ever reach true rarity or extreme value. The 2001 D penny falls into that elite category, and it's not because of the date itself, but rather due to its unique characteristics, extremely limited mintage, and collector demand. Let's start with the basics. The 2001 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark located beneath the date on the coin's obverse side. In most years, Denver minted pennies are plentiful, but in 2001, certain circumstances combined to create coins that are exceptionally rare today. One of the primary reasons this coin is so valuable is the combination of errors, die varieties, and the scarcity of high-grade specimens. When collectors hunt for coins, they are always looking for those that are near perfect, or even have anomalies that make them stand out. The 2001 D penny has multiple varieties that have been documented as extremely rare, with some examples graded as perfect mint state coins by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. One of the most famous versions of the 2001 D penny that commands top dollar is the proof-like Lincoln Cent. Proof-like coins are specially struck to have a mirror-like surface on the background, making the design elements stand out with incredible clarity. While proof coins are usually made for collectors and limited production runs, the 2001 D proof-like penny that circulated accidentally is exceptionally scarce. Coins like this are considered prime examples of what collectors refer to as collector gold, and it is these exact coins that have been known to sell for prices exceeding $2 million at auction. Now, it's not just the proof-like variety that makes the 2001 D penny valuable. There are also die varieties and mint errors that make certain coins stand out. For example, some 2001 D pennies exhibit double dies on the obverse or reverse, which means that during the striking process, the coin was stamped twice, creating a doubling effect on the letters, numbers, or design elements. Collectors prize these double die coins because they are rare and visually striking. A 2001D penny with a prominent doubled die can exponentially increase in value compared to a regular circulation strike. Other types of errors, like off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or planchet flaws, can also add thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, to the coin's worth. It's important to note that the condition of the coin is a major factor in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin with no signs of wear or handling. Even small scratches, discoloration, or other minor imperfections can drastically reduce a coin's value. The 2001D penny is especially valuable in mint state condition, which means it looks almost exactly as it did when it left the mint. Collectors will pay top dollar for coins that are graded MS65, MS66, or higher, particularly if they have proof-like surfaces or error characteristics. The history behind this coin also adds to its mystique. The year 2001 marked a transitional period in modern coinage. The U.S. Mint had been experimenting with new technologies and techniques to enhance coin production, and as a result, certain coins from this era are exceptionally high quality and rare. The 2001D Lincoln Cent represents the convergence of modern minting excellence with collectible rarity, creating a perfect storm for collectors seeking the ultimate Lincoln penny. So, how do you identify a genuine 2001D penny that is worth this kind of money? First, you need to examine the mint mark carefully. The D should be clear, precise, and well-formed. Then, inspect the coin for proof-like surfaces, doubling on the letters or numbers, and overall strike quality. The best way to ensure authenticity and grade is to submit the coin to a reputable professional grading service. These services evaluate the coin's condition, rarity, and authenticity, and provide a certification that significantly increases collector confidence. A certified 2001D penny with exceptional qualities can sell at auction for millions, while an ungraded or damaged example may only be worth a few dollars, despite being the same date and mint mark. Auction records have shown that the 2001D Lincoln penny can fetch astronomical prices under the right circumstances. Collectors around the world compete aggressively for these coins, particularly at major coin auctions or rare coin shows. One example of a sale that made headlines involved a 2001D proof-like penny in perfect condition, which sold for nearly $2 million to a private collector. Stories like this fuel the excitement around rare pennies and inspire a new generation of collectors to examine their pocket change carefully. For everyday collectors, finding a 2001D penny in circulation is extremely rare, but it's not impossible. Many collectors have made fortunes by patiently searching through rolls of pennies, bank coin boxes, or estate collections. If you happen to come across a 2001D penny, it's worth taking the time to carefully inspect it for error characteristics, unusual surfaces, or proof-like qualities. Even if your coin is not worth millions, knowing that you hold a piece of modern numismatic history is exciting in itself. It's also interesting to note that the 2001D Lincoln penny has cultural and historical significance beyond its monetary value. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is one of the most celebrated figures in American history. Owning a rare Lincoln penny is not just a matter of financial investment, it's a way to connect with history, preserving a piece of American heritage that has endured for over a century. This connection between history, artistry, and rarity is what makes coins like the 2001D Lincoln Cent so special. In conclusion, the 2001D Mint Mark Lincoln 1 cent penny is one of the most fascinating coins for collectors, combining rarity, modern minting excellence, and historical significance. Whether it's a proof-like specimen, a doubled die, or another mint error, this coin has captured the imaginations of collectors worldwide. With current market values reaching around $2 million, it is a reminder that even the smallest coin in our pocket can hold enormous potential. If you ever come across a 2001D penny, take a moment to appreciate its rarity, examine its features carefully, and consider submitting it for professional grading. You might just be holding a fortune in your hand. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the incredible story of the 2001D Lincoln penny. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video about rare and valuable coins. Keep hunting, stay curious, And remember, sometimes, the tiniest treasures hold the greatest value. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most jaw-dropping, mind-blowing rare coins in the world, the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you have one of these in your collection, or even lying around in your change, you are sitting on a piece of history that could literally be worth millions. I'm talking about a coin that has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide, with a current market value that can reach a staggering $12 million. That's right, $12 million for a single penny. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But this coin is real, and its story is fascinating, so let's explore it from the very beginning. The 2001 Lincoln penny was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which has been in continuous production since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny was created to honor one of America's greatest presidents. The obverse, or front of the coin, features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, capturing his thoughtful expression, while the reverse design shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone small design changes, but the 2001 penny itself is relatively common, or so it seems. What makes the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny so incredibly rare is a mysterious anomaly in production. Normally, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark. However, due to a very limited production error, a handful of coins came into circulation that display extremely subtle variations from the standard issue, making them highly sought after by collectors. These variations are not obvious to the untrained eye, but experts have identified them through close examination of the coin's details, such as the positioning of the lettering, the depth of the relief, and certain microscopic die characteristics. In the coin collecting world, rarity and condition are everything. Even the tiniest imperfection can affect a coin's value. The 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is rare not only because of its error and limited production but also because of its pristine condition. Many surviving examples are in uncirculated or near-perfect grades, meaning they have no scratches, corrosion, or wear marks. Coins in this condition are considered virtually flawless and are especially prized by professional collectors and investors. A coin like this is not just a collectible. It is an investment asset that can appreciate in value over time. Now, let's talk about the history behind the coin. The 2001 penny was produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with new technologies and production methods. The coinage process involves highly precise machinery, stamping millions of coins each day. Occasionally, errors occur. Most of these errors go unnoticed, and the coins are quickly destroyed. But in rare instances, these errors escape into circulation. The 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of those extraordinary exceptions. Its story is a reminder of how a tiny misstep in a massive operation can result in a coin that becomes a legend in numismatics. Collectors who own a 2001 no-mint Mark penny often describe it as holding a kind of magical value. Not only is it a piece of American history, but it's also a symbol of rarity, precision, and the thrill of discovery. Imagine finding one in your pocket change, or in a box of coins inherited from your grandparents. For most people, this scenario is almost unimaginable, yet it has happened, and each discovery makes headlines in the coin collecting world. So, how much is it worth? Current market estimates place the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny at around $12 million. Yes, $12 million for a 1-cent coin. This incredible valuation is based on its rarity, historical significance, and demand among top-tier collectors. Auctions for coins of this caliber often see bidding wars, with wealthy collectors competing fiercely for ownership. To put it into perspective, this penny is more valuable than most luxury cars, high-end real estate, and even some small businesses. Owning one of these pennies is not just about having a coin. It is about holding a piece of history and potentially life-changing wealth. Now, you may be wondering how to identify this rare coin. Expert numismatists recommend examining several key features. First, look closely at the absence of the mint mark and compare it to standard 2001 pennies. Second, check the depth and alignment of the Lincoln portrait and the lettering. Third, consider having the coin professionally graded and authenticated by a recognized grading service such as PCGS or NGC. Professional grading ensures the coin's authenticity and condition, which is crucial for maximizing its market value. Collectors often pay top dollar only for coins that come with verified certification. Another fascinating aspect of this coin is its story in the auction world. Over the past decade, a few examples of the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny have appeared in high-profile auctions, each generating massive media attention. Auction houses carefully document the coin's features, provide historical context, and often showcase it with dramatic photography to emphasize its rarity. Collectors follow these auctions closely, and the competition can drive prices even higher than expected. Some coins have sold for millions above their initial estimates, demonstrating that the 2001 penny is more than a collectible. It is a symbol of prestige and investment potential. This coin also represents a broader trend in the world of rare coins. In recent years, collectors and investors have increasingly turned to rare coins as a form of wealth preservation. Coins like the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny offer a unique combination of historical significance, scarcity, and tangible value. Unlike stocks or digital assets, these coins are physical objects that can be held, admired, and passed down through generations. For many, owning a coin of this caliber is as much about the thrill of collecting as it is about financial gain. Now, let's consider the future. With only a handful of these pennies known to exist, demand is expected to remain exceptionally high. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare examples to add to their portfolios, and any discovery of an uncirculated 2001 penny can spark immediate interest. If you ever find one, it is crucial to act quickly and seek expert advice before attempting to sell. Mistakes in authentication or sale can result in significant loss of value. Proper handling, storage, and certification are essential for protecting this incredible asset. It is also worth noting that this coin appeals to more than just traditional coin collectors. Investors, historians, and even celebrities have entered the market for ultra-rare coins. The allure of owning something both historically significant and extraordinarily valuable creates a wide pool of potential buyers, driving prices higher with each transaction. The 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has transcended its humble denomination to become a global icon in the world of collectibles. In conclusion, the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a rare treasure that combines history, rarity, and astronomical value. With a current market value of $12 million, it is one of the most expensive coins ever produced in the United States. Its story reminds us that even the smallest objects can hold immense significance, and that true rarity is always rewarded in the world of collecting. Whether you are a dedicated numismatist or a casual collector, this coin is a symbol of possibility, discovery, and the fascinating history of American coinage. So, next time you find a penny lying on the ground or tucked into a drawer, remember this story. You never know, you could be holding a piece of history worth millions. Keep your eyes open, examine every detail, and never underestimate the value of a rare coin. The 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is proof that even the most ordinary-seeming objects can change lives and capture imaginations forever. Thank you for joining me today on this exciting journey into one of the rarest and most valuable coins in existence. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our explorations into the world of rare coins. Keep collecting, stay curious, and always remember, sometimes the smallest things have the biggest value.